Our next topic here is pronoun case, and we actually worry about this less in English than in some other languages. There are essentially two kinds of languages. There are word order languages and inflected languages. And in a word order language like English, for the most part, a word doesn't change form depending on how it's used in the sentence because the order tells us how it's used. So if I say, I hit the ball is a direct object. The ball is, when it's a subject, is still the word the ball. The ball went out of the ballpark. Latin is a heavily inflected language. The word changes form depending on how it's used. And other languages are inflected as well. But in English, this generally isn't something we worry about. But we do have case issues with pronouns. So, in English and in other languages as well, there are three pronoun cases. There's the nominative case, which we use for the subject, and also the predicate nominative. These are pronouns like I, we, he, and so on. So if we have a pronoun that's a subject, it's a nominative case. If it's a predicate nominative, it's also a nominative case. And this is why it's correct to say, if you pick up the phone and someone says, is Jim there? I would say, yes, this is he, or yes, this is I, but I would not say this is him, because I would be using objective case for a predicate nominative. Objective case, essentially, we use for all other, in all other situations except these two. So all objects and some other cases. And these are, sorry, this should be me, us, him, her, them, whom, etc. are the objective case. I wrote her a letter. We sent them the package. Those are objects and they're an objective case. And then, of course, we have possessive pronouns, which usually aren't a problem because it's easy to tell the difference between, you tell when something is possession and we need to use one of these pronouns. We don't really have confusion with this. Okay. When do we have confusion? One of the confusions we have is when we put pronouns in pairs, and this is why you have the regrettable expression, me and my friends went to the store. No one would say me went to the store, but with the pronouns in pairs, sometimes we make this mistake. We can also do this with a prepositional phrase. I heard, I think on the news or on the radio just this weekend, someone talking about between you and I instead of between you and me. Between's a preposition, so you wouldn't say between I, you'd say between me. Of course, you need the other one, the other noun or pronoun. But pronouns in pairs can be a problem. Elliptical constructions can also be a problem. This is where we have a word left out, typically a verb. So I am taller than her or she. Well, I am taller than she is, so we'd say I am taller than she. And actually, sometimes which pronoun you choose can change the meaning of the sentence. She likes money more than she likes him, or she likes money more than him, or she likes money more than he. Those mean different things. She likes money more than he likes money, or she likes money more than she likes him. The intensive and reflexive pronouns, this is something that did not used to be an issue but has become one during my teaching career. These are the pronouns that end with words like self, so myself, themselves, and so on. And these are only reflexive, I cut myself, or intensive. The president himself made the announcement. People tend to use these because they think they're somehow more polite. So they use them as subjects, but that's really incorrect. You should not say my friends and myself. It's incorrect. These only can be intensive and reflexive. And then one little minor issue is the possessive pronoun before a gerund. If you say, since the boy was only 10 years old, him mowing the yard concerned his mother. Well, mowing the yard is a gerund phrase acting as a noun, so it should be his mowing the yard concerned his mother. So that's a quick overview of case issues.